My name is Jinri Park. I'm 29 years old. I met Erwin and I came to Ultimate Fitness years back, maybe 2013 or 2012. And I started up with Fight Form. It involved a lot of martial art movement, and I have really bad leg coordination. I was never a very athletic person to begin with. And my coaches would, try to correct me, and I still didn't get it right until like several months after. And then Erwin suggested that I try Jiu-Jitsu. A lot of the coaches were pushing me by my 5th or 6th month na I should try out to competing. It would be a different experience. You'll get more motivated. And I was so scared to compete because I knew I wasn't that level of joining a competition. And I know I would probably lose. But then I started coming to the morning class, which is Jiu-Jitsu Log with Coach Jan.
Initially, it's kind of odd because, of course, I know Jinri's the showbiz and all that, and Jiu-Jitsu is still a physical sport, so you still get hurt. Sometimes you get some scratches here and there, but I think Jinri is a person who likes to learn. She's the more consistent student in our class. Even though she lives far, she has to travel like 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes to come here because of the traffic. She still wakes up early and joins the 6:30 class. She asks questions a lot of times. Initially, people, when they hear about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they think it's a tough sport, it's a rough sport where it's mostly guys who are strong and athletic who excel. But then, actually, when you start learning the sport, it's very technical, it's very methodical. You need to use your brain. It's not like just being stronger and faster. You have to use the technique.
And it's really there when I started believing in myself more because everyone was super supportive. My teammates would help me become better. They would teach me stuff to every little detail, very personalized. So from there, I got the confidence that I needed. My first competition was called Novice, which is for people who have never won any medals, and it's for beginners talaga. And I lost on my first match. I think a lot of people would get disheartened after losing a competition. But for me, it made me want to do it more. So it really pushed me to think that the next competition, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win. So it really drove me, and after that, I started coming to the morning class every day. Sometimes I would train 2 times a day because I was really hungry for that gold medal. I joined the national competition. It's called Nationals, and it's a pretty big comp in the Philippines. And finally, I won my gold medal there. I decided to join an international competition, so I went and flew to Korea for Seoul Open, which is under IBJJF, one of the biggest competitions. So there, I didn't do so well. I won bronze, and so I think after that, it really drove me more. As people would call it, I got really addicted to Jiu-Jitsu after that. From there, I would even go and train abroad. When I go to Europe, I would train in Barcelona. I would bring my gi everywhere I go and train under different coaches. Really, it's not about winning and losing. For me, it's really about learning. And even if I lose, it doesn't matter as long as I learn something in the process. Actually, sometimes I gain more knowledge when I lose. So for me, I'm excited to be a blue belt because if I lose, I still win because I'm gonna be gaining more techniques and it's gonna be driving me to become a better jiu-jitsuera. Despite my busy schedule, I make time for jiu-jitsu because for me, jiu-jitsu is a way of distressing, first of all. It's a way of learning camaraderie. It's a way of discipline. And I get to learn something new every day, not just technique-wise, but also in life with my teammates. So that's why I make time for Jiu-Jitsu. And I would like to invite everyone to try it out because it's a sport that you would get addicted to, you would love, and you would just really put a lot of time and effort to become better at, because Jiu-Jitsu is not just a sport that will teach you to become a better MMA, more fit person. It really changes you as a person in whole, your personality as well. You become more humble, you become more disciplined, and it drives you to do other things also in life. So I invite everyone to try out Jiu-Jitsu.